So if you've been around the internet for long enough, a name might become familiar with you, and it might be for a variety of different reasons. The person we're going to be talking about today is Belle Delphine, and she's a bit of a meme star, you know? Which is a nice way of saying she's out there, let's just say, and this controversy is really weird. So if you're in like a public place, I had a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, but even if you're like not a mature person or like just not even 18, you might want to not watch this video, because this is a very weird video. Like, this is a weird drama. I didn't think, if you told me when I woke up this morning that I would be covering this, I would call you a fucking liar. I wouldn't even say, nah, that's not likely. I'd call you a fucking liar. It's that unlikely. Belle Delphine is a, like, female online content creator, you know, and usually that implies a lot of things. Typically e-thoughts, right? But she's kind of isn't. It's weird. And so I found out she was trending on Twitter, and I like opened it up, and what I found was fucking spectacular. So like there was no like description of it or anything, and like the top posts on it were like, when I see Belle Delphine is trending and I find out why. So I was pretty much in the dark for a bit of a minute. Like, it didn't take a while for me to figure out what was going on, right? But I really had no clue as to what was happening. And people were making memes like, oh my god, bleach my eyes, stuff like that, right? So then I come across this one tweet, and this is my first inclination as to what's going on. And it reads, Belle Delphine dressing as a child, pretending to get kidnapped and raped, and people simp over her. You need a psychological evaluation. And so I was like, what the fuck? And I thought, okay, this has got to be some sort of like Twitter exaggeration, and nope. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. So I go to her Twitter profile, and there the tweet is, just still up, like posted like a couple hours ago, and I'm sitting here fucking speechless. I didn't even know what to say. Like, how do you respond to that? How do you So obviously, part of Belle Delphine is simp culture and all that stuff in general, right? And it's mostly to do because of, like, she's probably, like, the only thought on the internet that people actually respect. Yeah, like, you get one free I respect thought card, right? And most people cash it in on Belle Delphine, I suppose. And it's mostly because most Twitch thoughts and people of that nature, they're not very respectable for a lot of reasons. And they vary, of course, but usually it comes down to, like, they just don't own it, and they pretend like there's some, like, they're better than, like, they're not very self-aware, I guess is what I'm trying to say, right? With Belle Delphine, she's at least a little self-aware. Unfortunately, though, she's British, and as we all know, in the second war on Christianity, where fucking Muhammad fucking got in an MMA match with Jesus Christ, it was then decided from that point onwards that British people do not have rights. This has, of course, been called into question. Sometimes people have declared that it's not canon. You know, that episode was very weird. We don't know if that was actually a filler arc. It's all weird. But one thing is for sure, though, most people have come to the common consensus that British people, if they do have rights, they don't deserve them at the very least, right? And, of course, Belle Delphine being a British person, if you want to even call it them people, right? It's very disconcerting that someone like that is able to get such an amount of influence, especially someone who works in the fucking sex industry, which is very, very complicated, very fast, right? So, without any hyperbole, okay, I know, can you imagine that I was using hyperbole during any of that? I know. Man, I'm a comedian. what do I actually think of this? Well, I feel like we need to continue just at least somewhat more to get a little bit better of what other people are saying, so I can argue and disprove or whatever have you, right? Okay, let's get going with that. And I'm not kink shaming, by the way, because you shouldn't be posting things like that on the internet. And I don't know what you want. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, what the fuck even is that? That's some white people shit. I'm white, and I hate it sometimes, man. You know what? No, I'm glad I'm a white dude. As long as I'm not a white chick, I feel like I'm happy with whatever place in society I have. And basically no trigger warning seems to be people's biggest issue, which is funny. I mean, I'm not just saying what she did was okay. Dude, it's pornography on the internet, dude. Like, really? But there isn't always going to be a trigger warning on things. I get that some people may have had bad experiences, but I don't want to be in a society where everything must have a trigger warning. At least to have some sort of point. Regardless of the trigger warning, she shouldn't have posted that because it's fucked up. You know, people that post fucked up things on the internet are some of my favorite types of people. I don't know I don't know how anybody could come to that conclusion. I mean, look at my catalog of videos on my channel. I mean, not all of them are necessarily this happy, family-friendly, go fun time. Like, if you're watching my videos, like, with your family, the fuck's wrong with you? Like, go outside. I mean, you can't during a pandemic, quote-unquote, but, you know, you can just, like, fucking go out, eat some snow, you know, do something. I don't know what you want me to tell you, right? Like... but I really don't have a problem with this, like, just off of a glance after having my eyes fucking scarred. Because it's the internet, dude. It's fucking Twitter.com. It's not a respectable place. If you're if you're browsing Twitter in, like, a public... let me rephrase that. If you're browsing Twitter in a work sense, like in public, if you scroll past something that's not safe for work, it's like, okay, I get, like, maybe one person saw that, but it's like you're never seeing that person again. But in, like, work, of course, don't obviously do that. Like, I don't get this trigger warning fucking nonsense. I once saw, like, a trigger warning for, like, a piece of fan art, like, when I was I think I was researching, like, a dream video, and it was just like this tiny, like, little, like, ketchup stain on his, like, dream shirt or some stupid fucking shit, right? And it had trigger warning blood on it. It's like, I can't even, like, it's barely even noticeable. And these people are, like, so just, they've got, like, problems. I feel like if you gotta put a trigger warning in front of everything, you got some sort of problems. But then again, there is, like, trigger warning things that I think are, like, you know, somewhat understandable, like I think many people that have been victims of, like, rape are gonna appreciate a trigger warning if you're talking about rape, right? Like, I don't think that's a very controversial statement, but if you're, like, putting trigger warnings for, like, again, with my example, blood, and it's just, like, a fucking ketchup splat, like, go fuck yourself, like, fuck off, right? Trigger warning! Oh my god, speaking of which, this next fucking thing, oh my god. Trigger warning, sexual assault. She's not trending because of some bathwater, it's a funny joke. She's trending again for fetishizing rape. Please be careful. Don't look at the Belle Delphine hashtag. No, stop, dude. God forbid a person that is a cult of personality on the internet does something that's fictitious or not entirely real. God, why is this a thing? Why was this allowed to trend on Twitter? Okay, now last thing, I guess, and then I'll just throw the memes up. Girls need to normalize this. No, they don't. No, they don't. It's weird. I won't argue that it's not weird. I'm arguing that it's, like, why is this a controversy? Like, I guess I want to end this video off just, like, with a big old, just, like, hey, idiot. Belle Delphine is, like, in the weird, wacky way, age of the internet, sex work is so fucking weird and stupid. And I guess this technically counts as it. It's like, I guess it's more so like sex appeal work, whatever, right? Like, far be it from me to fucking care. Like, and if you've got like a problem with it, it's like, dude, you gotta search it out is the biggest problem. Like, you've got to search this shit out. And it's like, at the end of the day, this, like, it was a joke, the caption was. It's like there's so many layers to it that are, like, so obviously, like, dude, you just shut the fuck up. Like, like, people get offended over the, like, simplest shit these days, like, and yeah, it's disgusting. I wouldn't fucking want to see that on my timeline if I was just scrolling through Twitter and, like, school, God forbid, right? But at the same time, man, it's like, dude, who cares? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell ya. It's like, this is the biggest non-controversy, like a nothing burger, like I feel like the internet's had for quite a bit, but who knows what that really means anymore, right? I feel like every so often I'm just covering things that just nobody cares about, but except Twitter people, and who knows, maybe some Twitter people watch my content, so hey, who knows, right? But anyways, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I just want to do a stupid, silly video to distract from the fact that a lot of my videos for the past week or two have been about sexual assault allegations or political turmoil, so hey, with all that being said, I've been KB Baby. God bless your soul. Stay rad. Don't be radicalized. And I am signing out. Peace.